Bout number 1 is for the Bantamweight belt. And they're all boxing with 3 3-minute rounds. And it's between, in the red corner, and the defending champion of the belt, Vaughan and Lydney and Nigel. And in the blue corner, the challenger, Bashir Jumale, for playing with the boxing belt. And now in the blue, and Vaughan in the red.
So here we go then with the opening bout in this championship evening at the Bristol Sporting Club here at the Bristol Hotel. It's the Bantamweight belt, as I say, and Craig Turner alongside me. Tell us about Ben Vaughan and Bashir Jumale.
Well, here we have the Bantamweight division, 52 kilos not exceeding 56. Ben Vaughan, who's the championship holder at the moment, from Lydney Boxing Club, Forest Dean, and Bashir Jumale of the Broad Plain Police ABC. Ben, both guys no strangers to Bristol Sporting Club. Great atmosphere again tonight, Nigel. Always a privilege to be here.
Yep, and while we watch the opening salvos in this, just to explain the belts, if you can win it 3 times, you get to keep it, yeah?
That's correct, yeah. The criteria for the Western Counties Championship belts is 35 bouts and below. So these guys, for example, Bashir has had 2 contests. Ben at the moment there is significantly more experienced.
30, I think, yeah.
That's right, around about the 30 spot, but it's to keep the guys interested ahead of entering the Senior ABA Elite Championship. So if it's a stepping stone, if you will, onto elite boxing.
Okay, so it's a prize that they all want to win. These belts getting more and more popular as the seasons go by, and as you see, Bashir Jumale is intent on landing on Ben Vaughan, the champion. Vaughan, crouching style, getting out that left jab. Jumale, though, is trying to use the right hand as much as he can. Gets caught there on the counter by Ben Vaughan, a very busy champion indeed he is. Lots of movement from both boxers here. 3 3-minute rounds for all these contests, and it's certainly going to be entertaining for the diners here at the Bristol Sporting Club. This is the 50th season, of course, of the Sporting Club, so lots of celebrations going on, and Ben Vaughan will be looking to leave here tonight with that belt that he so proudly carried into the ring. Some good action from both boxers, not too many clean shots, but they're certainly busy, Craig.
You can see the experience deficit, Nigel, can't you? Jumale just there running into little counters, very subtle skills there from Ben Vaughan. Very nice from the back foot, coming back with a counter. Boxing 101, make them miss, make them pay.
Yeah.
So good stuff there.
So Ben Vaughan, wary of the long arms of his opponent, but as we come to the end of round number 1, Vaughan, the champion, just backed up against the ropes a little bit, turning into the centre of the ring, and the 2 retreat back to their corners. So a very busy and energetic opening to the contest, and Ben Vaughan, obviously, as I said, very keen to hold on to the belt, but he's certainly earned it over his amateur career, hasn't he? That he's got to championship level, so to speak.
Very much so. As I said, this is the first stepping stone really for the elite guys. Elite boxing now obviously is what we used to refer to as senior boxing, so it's basically 19 years and above. This is the first stepping stone in a great environment at Bristol Sporting Club, with a prize at the end of it, where the guys can really get their first taste of championship boxing. And it's great because it's quite the divide prior to these championships between youth boxing and then the elite championship. So it's a stepping stone, almost a halfway house between the 2.
Yep. So we're ready for the second round here. Slight delay while the corner's cleared, and over in the red corner, Ben Vaughan then, the red and white shorts, against his taller opponent, Bashir Jumale. Only in his third contest, he's won the first two from the Broad Plain Club here in Bristol. So I suppose if the diners here were going to be supporting anyone, you'd assume they'd support the Bristolian, but I'm sure we have some attending here from the Forester Dean as well, and Vaughan having to do a bit of defending, backing up onto the ropes there. Certainly Jumale is not a shrinking violet by any means in this contest. He's intent on going forward.
That's right, superbly fit, and that could make up for the experience deficit. But as you can see, Ben's just that little bit more savvy, a lot tidier with his shape, his hands, his foot placement, whereas Bashir, very keen, very strong, very game. But as you say, you can't buy experience, Nigel.
And because he's got long arms and long legs, he has that thing of looking a bit gangly, doesn't he, when he throws, not as tidy as his opponent.
That's right, I was on a Western Counter squad just recently with Bashir, and he kind of does everything wrong right.
He's like Bambi on ice, isn't he?
That's right, and it's he's very loose, very flexible, and he can hit. But again, 2 bouts up to 17, it's a bit of an ask.
Yeah, certainly is. So Bashir going forward again, just stumbles a little bit, but landed the right hand. Vaughan keeping that tidy stance, looking to get that left jab underway again and catch his man on his way in, which he does again, coming towards the end of round number 2. Just a little bit untidy there in the centre of the ring, and there's the bell to signal the end of that session. And over in the blue corner, Bashir Jumale taking a few deep breaths. And what would you be telling him if you were in his corner, Craig?
I'd be telling him to use his feet, give himself room, use the range because he has a significant height advantage and reach advantage. He's got arms like an octopus. What he needs to do now is use them against the aggressive Vaughan. 1-2 and away as he comes, 1-2, move your feet, 1-2 again, and try and almost shut the door in Ben's face. As he comes in, let's use the long levers to shut him out. And I'm absolutely sure that's what Matt Donnelly of Young Bristol in the corner there will be telling him.
Well, let's hope so anyway. So here we come to the closing round of this Bantamweight challenge. Over 52 kilograms, not exceeding 56. So round number 3 it is. Ben Vaughan, the champion, comes out from the red corner against Bashir Jumale of the Broad Plain Club. Can Ben Vaughan hang on to the belt, which he so proudly brought into the ring here at the Bristol Sporting Club show at the Bristol Hotel? It's been fairly frantic so far in the contest. How will they go down the stretch, the final 3 minutes? Well, we will wait and see. Vaughan by far the more experienced, gets a good jab through as Jumale came in. With the long arms of his opponent, certainly giving him plenty to think about at the moment. Vaughan just keeping on the move, being told to wake up by his corner. Is there a measure of concern coming from the champion's corner, Craig?
I think they're encouraging him to work now to really sign off on the contest. Brian Hazel in the ABC, dad of Chris.
Yeah.
You remember, useful professional, just encouraging his charge to come forward, just to really sign off. Again, trying to attract the judges' eyes, the new 10-point must system, and be the busy guy. So he's just encouraging her to be a little bit busy.
Yep, so we'll wait and see what happens now as we're coming to the midpoint of the final round. Ben Vaughan again being encouraged to work harder. Can he get that jab moving? Jumale, look at the long reach he's got. And he lands a good right hand as the champion ducked away. So what can Jumale do in the closing stages? He's got him in a little bit of bother there, just with the sheer volume of punches coming in, long arms swinging in, and Vaughan not having too many answers just at that point.
This really is a great effort from young Bashir. Drive, determination, amateur boxing at its best. And as I've said previously, we've got all the statistics wrong. I'm sorry about that, Nigel. Ben's 30 bouts, Bashir is 2. And as I say, that has been cancelled out here in the last round just purely by fitness and determination.
Yeah, he's thrown lots of punches, this Jumale, and he's finishing strongly, chasing his opponent around the ring, backing him up onto the ropes in front of us. Jumale with that long left-hand lead, which is getting through. Vaughan, though, trying to get closer in and work a little bit more on the inside at short range, and there's 10 seconds remaining now of this championship contest, and certainly a strong finish by the challenger. Bashir Jumale, what a good effort, and the two boxers embrace in the centre of the ring, and the applause from the diners here at the Bristol Sporting Club. And if Ben Vaughan thought it was going to be an easy job to hold on to his belt, then he was mistaken. I'm not saying he did, but he was certainly in a contest there.
Absolutely. Bashir did not go quietly, did he? For me, it is another defence for Ben Vaughan, but well done, Bashir Jumale. Great things to come from a guy who's just having his 3rd contest this evening. Well done.
Yes, certainly is. We'll watch out for him on future shows, of course. That's prejudging what the judges actually said, but we'll wait and see what the official decision is in just a moment.
And this bout was sponsored by Harding Retail. They won, and the winner of the bout is Vaughan in the red corner.